What's up, guys? So I want to talk more about Sonic Frontiers. Obviously, it's the only Sonic game we've got to talk about, really, because Sonic Origins is on an indefinite hiatus until further information, but it's not cancelled, don't worry. But I wanted to discuss when we're going to get gameplay for Sonic Frontiers, because that's probably the thing we're most anxious about right now. It's sad that we have to be anxious about it rather than, excited. Of course, there will be people that are excited for it, and that's all good. That's good for you, but there are also many of us who are worried. We're skeptical because of, Sonic Ultimate, Sonic Forces, Team Sonic Racing was kind of mediocre, so it's very worrying, and we are very, 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 very anxious to see it. So I want to discuss when it might happen and why. So, I would hope that they would return to South by Southwest 2022. So in 2020, I believe, and possibly last year as well, they got rid of the gaming part of South by Southwest. I think it might have just been last year because 2020, obviously, the pandemic and all that. So in 2021, they got rid of the gaming segment. South by Southwest was still on, and I don't know if that was done for pandemic reasons or not, but theoretically, if it was, I think it's likely to come back this year. And that's when we would hopefully get the first gameplay for the game. Probably the safest choice, probably the most predictable choice of the lot. But if that's cancelled, then I do have alternate ideas and options of when it would be shown. So if I had to take another guess, if it was not South by Southwest, I would say it would be at an event where loads of people are watching already. So I don't think a Sonic Central would work as the first place to show gameplay. I think that would work as a supplementary place to show extra stuff for the game. But in terms of just a full-out reveal trailer of the gameplay, I think it's probably a better idea. And I'm hoping they're thinking this too. I'm hoping we are both on the same wavelength. That they would show it at a place where people are just most commonly watching. So I'm thinking a State of Play or a Nintendo Direct. That wouldn't be far-fetched, because in the Nintendo Directs, they've actually revealed new gameplay for Sonic games before. I'm mainly thinking back to Sonic Forces. So, back in a Direct in 2017, we got the first ever snippet of classic Sonic gameplay in a Nintendo Direct. That's when it first showed Green Hill Zone, and we all wanted to just die in Minecraft. We were not happy. That's when the entire controversy of the game really blew up, was in that Nintendo Direct. That was the first place. And that was the first place where they officially teased that a new character was coming, along with showing the opening shot of the custom hero CG trailer. Like they showed the silhouette, everyone thought it was Bubsy. That was all in a Nintendo Direct. All exclusive in that Direct. That's where it was first shown. So it is not out of possibility that that would happen again for Sonic Frontiers. The only thing I'm a bit skeptical about for the Direct for Sonic Frontiers is the fact that the game is so graphically intense that I just don't think they've got the Switch version ready yet. I don't believe it. I believe this final year right now, they're still optimizing the Switch version of the game. So either they're going to show PS5 footage that is not representative of the Switch version, or they're just going to say no, because the Switch version isn't ready to show off. Because who knows what it's going to look like? What is it going to look like? We have absolutely no idea. So that's a possibility. And that's why I jumped to the State of Play instead. Obviously, that's all about PS4 and PS5. It makes perfect sense. In one of Sony's trailers, they had a ring from Sonic, so maybe they've got some sort of exclusive content for the game. Maybe they want to be the first ones to show off gameplay. Just somewhere where loads of people are watching at once, because SEGA definitely wants this to be a big game. They definitely want it to be a game that lasts, has a massive impact, that can appeal to general audience and hardcore Sonic fans. They're really trying to appeal to the Breath of the Wild crowd, the open world crowd. That makes sense to me. As Izuka said, it's for action-adventure enthusiasts and Sonic fans alike. I think that's a fair aim. Rather than trying to literally get every single person, I think aiming for action-adventure enthusiasts is a fair mindset to go with. So I don't have any issues with that whatsoever. So that's why I jumped to State of Play. Because I don't think they can really afford to not show gameplay until E3. For this, they really need us to trust them. And they need to hype the game. They need to steadily show stuff, I believe. They need to make this game known to the general public at all times. With the trailer they showed at the Game Awards, that's the start of marketing. That doesn't mean they have to go into the full swing of it, a new trailer every day. But technically, That's the start of marketing. The teaser back in May for Sonic Central, that was just a terrible, terrible teaser. So that was just something for hardcore Sonic fans alone. The fact that they went to a proper public event and showed the trailer and showed in-game footage and stuff like that, that's the start. That's where it begins. They've got this Project Sonic 2022 initiative, which is all about Frontiers. It's time. They have officially begun the marketing for the game. They're telling us about the different language options and all of that. They're doing all these interviews. So it is time. So if they can, like, show us a trailer, realistically, they should be showing a trailer. Their first trailer should be in the style of Breath of the Wild, where it's like a 3-minute trailer of nothing but gameplay, showing us exactly how the game works. Because from the leaks, there are so many different options. There's so many new combat options, and the spin cycle, and the way Sonic moves, and cyberspace, and Korok seed type collectibles. All of these different things. There's a skill tree, Titan bosses, Super Sonic. There's a million things. And I'm not saying show everything at once, but it's clear that this game has stuff. It has a decent amount of stuff. So they need to portray that in a trailer. Sonic Forces had nothing. It had straight line, Sonic gameplay, and a customizable avatar. The customizable avatar was the main thing. That was the selling point of the game. So there's not too much to show there, realistically. But for Frontiers, it sounds like from the leaks that there's just a crap ton. So cramming that all in at E3 alone, I think is a big way. The hype might die down for it. I think it's best to keep it in the public eyes for as long as they possibly can. And build up the hype, you know? They should be building it up. Building it up. Because realistically, this should be the greatest game they've ever made. They should be so confident in this game that it's the best one yet. In their minds, they should be the best project they've ever done for Sonic so far, you know? That's what I believe. It seems like an ambitious thing for Sonic, like a big open world. This should be their magnum opus. This should be the biggest thing ever. And if it is the biggest thing ever, then they should be proud of it. And if they're proud of it, they should be desperate to show it as soon as they possibly can. And get people excited. Get people pre-ordering. Get people buying. Because the more people that get talking about it earlier, the more people they can get in the long run to be interested and get the game, you know? I think it would be a power move to, like, show gameplay of this before we've seen proper gameplay of Breath of the Wild 2. We've seen some snippets, of course. We had the trailer at E3 last year. Showed some stuff, but not a lot. If Sonic Frontiers can come in swinging and it looks super duper impressive, it's got a big open world, it's got exploration, combat, but also Sonic's signature speed, that is a win. That is an absolute win. And honestly, they should be aiming so high that this is a direct competitor to Breath of the Wild 2. You know, that's how good this game should be. Like, it should indirectly be competing with Breath of the Wild 2. Because it is anyways, right? It is. If they're both releasing in the same year and the same time frame, which is holiday, then it's very likely that they are competing. By that nature alone, they are competing. Sega used to do, you know, Mario versus Sonic. You know, Sonic 1 versus Super Mario World. This used to be a thing. Screw it. They gotta go for it. They gotta prove that they are top tier. They gotta prove that this is the game you want. This holiday season, you want Sonic Frontiers. That's the one. So you gotta build up hype. That's why I believe they should definitely show gameplay. If we don't get gameplay till E3, I'm taking that as a really bad sign. Because they should have it ready by now, you know? Like, it's not ready yet, is what many people say. That's what worries me. If it's not ready yet, that's the worry. For a game that's been in development for so long, you know? And it's been in development for ages. Since 2017, you know? Like, that's a long time. Production didn't start till 2019, but conceptualization, I think, started mid-2017, maybe towards the end of 2017, but that's still a long time. Still a long time to be working on a game, so they should have it ready. They definitely should be showing it, and the first time they show it, it can't be a snippet. It can't be a Sonic Forces 40-second straight line level, you know? They can do that for cyberspace. I think they can get away with it for cyberspace because obviously they're more linear levels. You don't want to show off the whole level. You just need to get the audience to get a general gist of the gameplay. But because the open world is a new type of Sonic game, a new type of Sonic gameplay, you need to show it kind of extended, like a 3-minute trailer, not just quick cuts every 5 seconds to like try and hide the gameplay, you know? They need to show it in its purest form. That's what the Breath of the Wild trailer did. Like, it literally just showed Link walking around, diving, doing some cooking, hunting, so much stuff, bosses, you know? It showed Link doing everything. Like, just general things you would do in the gameplay without having to be super hyper and like just 10 million switches at once. And in fact, it kind of did that in the final trailer, you know, the story trailer. It kind of did that, and it kind of misled people into thinking that the game had a better story than it actually did. I think the story's okay for that game, but it's not exactly great, but it's good. But the trailer made it seem like it was some epic game trailer, like it's epic story, when really it wasn't, and that was one of the biggest criticisms of the game. So Sonic needs to not fall into that trap, but you also need to show that it's a signature Sonic game. It's a Sonic game, first and foremost, in a whole new setting, in a whole new world, and a whole new gameplay style that can appeal to, like Izuka said, action-adventure enthusiasts and hardcore Sonic fans. And if they don't have that ready, and they are doing the mystery, quote-unquote, type marketing, then that's going to bite them in the ass, and I don't think it's going to work. But that is everything I've really got to say on that, so let me know what you guys think they should do in the comment section below. Are you going to take it as a bad sign if they don't show gameplay soon, or do you believe that it's a fair marketing strategy? Let me know, but thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, my dudes.